Hello, my name is Rosa Woods and I would like to share my culture. In the month of April, we celebrate the Afro-descendants in Honduras. We, the Black English-speaking people, would like to share our history. Some ask, who are we? We are a mixture of the British English and the Afro-descendants. We have more than 300 years in existence. We are located in Honduras. The Afro-English communities made their homes and inhabited the Bay Islands, Tela, Castilla, Puerto Cortes, and La Ceiba. Our ways of living mainly was fishing. It's how many families survive and would help them put decent meals on their tables, and also earn a few coins and share the remains with others. Also was farming. Women would help the men plant and care for the crops. This would bring meals on the table. There was no electricity. Everything was fresh and cooked daily. Main transportation was the horse and the kayak, mainly known as dory. They would travel along the road and the sea from a point to the next, taking and carrying their loads. Our church life, how we used to dress back then. As you know, we are descended from the British English people, so we carry some of their culture also. The ladies back then for church, they used to dress up with their nice gowns, their stockings, their little high heel shoes, the little plumps, the purse, and a big hat to go to church. And the men used to dress up with their long sleeve shirts, their long cloth pants, their nice shoes, and their hats also. In the Bay Island, Methodist was the first church in the Bay Islands, located in the community of Flowers Bay, in the point of Flowers Bay. And as development grow, now they have other churches as the Catholic, Baptist, Adventist, Universal Church of God. What month do we celebrate our heritage and what have we accomplished in Congress? In the month of August, we celebrate all month long. On the 1st, we start with an emancipation service, thanking God for all that He has done for us, which takes place in the eldest church on the island, which is the Bethesda Methodist Church located in the community of Flowers Bay. On the 23rd of November in Congress, it was approved, unanimously approved, established August 1st of each year as the day of the English-speaking Afro-descendant Black population in Honduras, and the rest of the month be used for celebrating cultural activities. Some of our traditional games were marble. We used to play hopscotch, jump rope. They also used to play the game with a bicycle or car rim. They used to have two sticks, someone, they used to be running behind it, pushing it, trying to make it stand up for the longest. Also used to play the game with the two cans and the rope, and you stand on them and you try to hold up. And also used to play sack races, also used to play spin top, had different games. And some of the traditional dances also was the plat pole and the folk song, where we sing the songs and we dance and do the little acting of the songs. And we also had the maypole, which also was a game and a traditional dance both in one. We used to dance around the maypole tree, sing a song or a few songs, and then after we would rob the gifts off of the tree, considered as a game. So it was both a traditional dance and a traditional game for the Black English-speaking community. So now I'm going to explain about the plat poles and the meaning of the ribbons and the costumes that we use. The meaning of the ribbons on the plat pole: the blue means the sky and the sea. The green means the environment that surrounds us, since nature, Mother Earth, is our home. Yellow, the sun that gives us energy each day to keep going. White, the peace that unites us as sisters and brothers. Pink, the flora that surrounds us. Purple, because we are royalties. Red, the blood that rubs through our veins. Brown, the ground that is fertile. Black represents the presence of the Afro-descendant people. And the costumes, the African suit represents since we are African descendants, we always use the African suit as present as our culture. And the queen and the king is the representation of the mixture of the British English people. We add the royalties who we descend from. Also the cowboy and the cowgirls, as towards us all were farming, and we had horses were the means of transportation. And for the cooks, everyone back then used to cook their food, bake, and have different pastries and stuff. So the fishermen, everyone used to fishing and catch the food to eat, to have a decent meal, and to sail to get coins and money. Back then also was the pirates that used to roam the ocean. Some of our cultural traditional meals were mostly cooked and baked on our mud stove. There were the guana dinner, the pig crab, the baked chicken, the pigtail, oxtail, fried fish with a side of beans or bean and rice, boiled banana, boiled yuca, breadfruit, plantain, or potato salad. Also was the macoy, the tapado, the fish tea, the beef soup, and the conch soup. Our desserts were the pumpkin cake, the yuca cake, the pine tart, banana cake, rice cake, coconut bread, cross bun, johnny cake, powder buns, and the milk cookies, and the coconut puff, the balmy, the stew super, catabrut, the duff, the corn rice, mango jam, cashew seed, pong, almond seed, and our natural drinks were the hog plums, the krabu, the soursop, tambran, lemonade, coconut water, berry wine, cashew juice, and cashew wine. Some of our natural home remedies / medicine are boiled slay, sursi, fever grass, jackass bitter, strong back, fissinot, wild mint, bayway, russia burr, licorice, pear leaf, guava leaf, mango leaf, noni juice, machico, good for prickle heat, the lincoln pinkum with the jackass bitter, good for blood building, the gumbalimba bag and the Persian bag, good for prostate cancer in men, and the dandelions, the fever grass, good for when you're having hot burning fever. The guava leaf and the mango leaf and the noni juice, good for diabetes. The education from back in the day was mainly English class. This was held by Mr. Albert Bennett. Underneath his house floor, Miss Nancy Sims and Miss Irene James all used to lead and teach the kids through the Royal Reader. I mainly myself learned to read through the Royal Reader, which has several books. One of the most traditional sport on the Bay Island is the baseball. Every community used to get together to have a baseball game, whether it would be in the community of Coxon Hole, Sandy Bay, or Oak Ridge, or Diamond Rock. Now the kids play batting, which is a breakoff of the baseball. If you know, you know. Some of our island music is the country and the live bands that you could hear blasting from place to place. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're able to understand a little bit about the Black English speaking people and our culture, and to know that we are one of the first ethnic groups in the Bay Islands and Honduras. And don't forget to like it and share the video so others can know, and stay blessed. We'll be back with the rest.